We're here at Animal Kingdom to show you what we like to do on our first day of vacation here. Come along with us. As you can see, we're coming into the fabled Animal Kingdom gates. We have a little bit of a late start today, and that's okay. We do have Genie Plus and Lightning Lane just so we can make sure we get to do all the things that we like to do on our first day here in Animal Kingdom, and we're really glad to bring you along with us. We have made it through the gates and we're on our way into the main area of Animal Kingdom Park. We're walking past all the animal exhibits as you kind of come in through the front gates. I'm not really seeing anything out right now. I do smell the anteater though, because he's pretty stinky, but I don't see them out right now. But sometimes you can find some animals out here that you can check out, and they're usually pretty active. But we have, our first thing to do today was a lightning lane we got for Nav'i River Journey. So that we don't do very often, but we often do it on our first day because, well, that animatronic is so cool. That was fun. Right as I was about to talk about seeing the Tree of Life the first time, the flotilla with the drummer's nose on it came by. I was like, that's awesome. But here we go. The Tree of Life, and off go the macaws. That was timing. That was really cool. Love it. Well, Tree of Life, always such a great icon. I love it. Or as Walt Disney himself used to call them, the weenie of the park, because everyone looks at the weenie. So let me talk about a little bit why Michelle and I are making these first day videos. Michelle and I don't live near Orlando, and a lot of you who are watching my videos probably don't either. Being a local makes it easy. You come, you get to do everything you want to do every time you come to the parks. We're making these first day videos because sometimes there's these things that you're just craving to do that you haven't been able to do because you're not here. You're not able to go to Disney World. You're not able to be a part of everything all the time. And there's things that when you're coming here on the first day, you've had that itch that you just need to do. So that's why we're making these videos, these first day videos. We're gonna have one for every park, and hopefully we can help you with ideas on what we think will help you have a great first day. Michelle and I are currently heading to Creature Comforts. Creature Comforts is the Starbucks location here in the park. We might be on a late start. It's a little bit after 11, but we have not had caffeine yet today. I actually woke up this morning not feeling well, and I'm feeling a lot better now. So it just took us a little bit to get out of the place. It was my fault completely. And we're gonna come in here to Creature Comforts, which in my opinion is one of the best themed coffee locations in all of Disney World. Joe Rohde himself had a hand in designing this. Doesn't it look awesome? After getting our tea and coffee, woohoo! We are heading into Pandora to go ride Nav'i River Journey. Now, this is not usually a must-do for us every time we come to the park, but we usually try to knock it out on the first day so that we can experience it because it really is an amazing ride. Now, one of the things that I will say that I actually really like about Nav'i River Journey is the fact that I feel like they really seamlessly incorporate the screens and the animatronics. And just like that, we have entered into the world of Avatar. You can hear the creatures are getting louder as we walk in. The music has faded away, and we see the giant spitting plant. I mean, just look at this amazing theming. I mean, they really outdid themselves in this land. And it goes onto the ride, which we're heading to now. The interesting thing about this is there's no sign that says Nav'i River Journey. All you get is this giant wicker representation of the Shaman of Songs. I will point out that this ride often gets very, very long waits, and we have a lightning lane for it. Currently, at 11:10 a.m. in the morning, it is at 70 minutes. Just to give you an idea about how difficult it is to get on this ride, it's a very slow load. If you want to see what an 80-minute line looks like, That's what it looks like. And that's why we get lightning lanes for this, because this ride, while cool, not worth 80 minutes. All right, Michelle and I are heading over to Satu'li Canteen. We're going to Satu'li Canteen in order to get our lunch today. We just got off of Nav'i River Journey. You like Nav'i River Journey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We both like it. The wait time is not worth it. No, you need to get a lightning lane for that. It's not worth the 70, 80 minute wait. It's short, cool, but short, right? All right, but now we're gonna go get some food. Future Doug and Michelle here. Michelle just discovered that exactly 7 years ago today, we rode Nav'i River Journey for the very first time ever. That's pretty cool. Michelle and I are going to be ordering from the registers today because we actually have vouchers for our meal today. We ended up with some extras from a previous trip that we were on. And then we are going to sit in the canteen and eat. My meal has arrived from Pandora. I mean, the Banshees flew it right to my table. And Michelle and I are going to enjoy our meals. Michelle got hers mixed with the salad greens and the herb green dressing. She just got the crispy fried tofu, and I got the chicken and beef mix with the noodle base. Both of us got the creamy herb dressing. This is actually, I don't normally get the creamy herb dressing. I normally get the green onion vinaigrette, but I wanted to try something different today. I didn't like that meal at all. Nope, not one bit. I also got myself a Moara High Country Ale. I really like this. It's a nice spiced brown ale. It's made by Terrapin Brewing. They only sell it here. The one thing I will say, though, is that it's not a favorite of Michelle. I will be doing a specialty beer review in Animal Kingdom. You should watch for that coming out on the channel. I look for reviewing all the specialty beers they have all over this great park. After our excellent meal at Satu'li Canteen, Michelle and I are now heading over to our lightning lane for Kilimanjaro Safaris. Another very important thing for us to do on the first day we are in Animal Kingdom. We love to see all the animals, visit with our friends, right?
Oh yeah.
So we are going to head over there to get on Kilimanjaro Safaris. That lightning lane, we're like in the middle of it because we ate lunch over top of like the start of it. No big deal, you have an hour. Yeah, we made the good call with the lightning lane. It's a little cooler today, so everyone's kind of getting on the safari. Standby wait entrance is 70 minutes. Yeah, lightning lane was a good idea.
And then the bongo is here on the left as well. The bongo has that beautiful orange colored coat. Both male and female bongo grow horns. Their horns are made out of keratin, which is actually the exact same stuff that you and I grow in our fingernails and in our hair. Both spend most of their waking hours under the water. That's where they'll be as cool as possible. And they can hold their breath for several minutes at a time before they need to surface. Pattern, that is one of the ways that they're able to tell her apart from the rest of the zebra and leopard. They will spend anywhere up to 18 hours a day eating. That is their favorite activity. Of Africa, which is the Kilimanjaro area. They're the largest land mammal in the world, which is pretty impressive when you consider they are herbivores. So their diets consist entirely of plant matter. They back and forth. That's pretty common for elephants to do that behavior. It helps to reduce their body temperature by about 15 degrees actually. So it's a really effective way for them to beat the heat out here. Another really nocturnal, so they sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day.
Man, look at me.
That one there is a male lion. Okay, yeah, she's still over here.
We just had a really good safari. Lots of active animals. The lion was visible, like the face. That was cool. We also had a really good safari driver too, so I didn't catch her name, but mad props, she did really good. Now Michelle and I are heading back to Pandora because we have our lightning lane there with the Flight of Passage, but we're probably going to stop at the Dawa Bar and get Michelle a drink and myself a beer, and off we go. Michelle and I got very coveted and hard to get seats at the actual Dawa Bar, and we're going to order our drinks from here. Dawa Bar is always a good place to stop for our first day in the park. And Michelle got the prickly pear margarita, which is Carrizon Tequila, Bowls Triple Sec 30 proof liqueur, sour mix, and desert pear. And Michelle, the verdict is?
I mean, it's not La Cava, but it's really good. I like prickly pear. You don't see it that often, so.
Michelle and I are heading back through the African cutoff to go over back to Pandora in order to go on Flight of Passage, where we have a lightning lane. So we'll meet you over there. We've made our way over to Avatar Flight of Passage. We're about to exercise our lightning lane. Let me check and see what the wait time is currently, because I would like to compare how much we're gonna go on it. Yep, the wait time, according to the sign, 80 minutes. But here we go. And we've walked into the link chambers sorting area, which is kind of fun. And Michelle's having fun with her ears. Trying to get them all hooked up. But just make sure you understand that you're going to have to put everything into these lockers on the backside, right? And if you don't, you need to make sure you have it all cleared and ready to go. But we're about to be sent into a link chamber.
Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Nav'i rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. Okay, start scan. Start scan. You've all got them.
Oh, you're not dirty.
But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
We're all clear.
Great. First, we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. All right, you've all been matched with avatars.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Nav'i, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Nav'i guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora. As the Nav'i say during this important rite of passage, Siva Ko, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
Flight of Passage is just, it's so good. Like, Soarin' kind of set it up, and then Flight of Passage just knocked it out of the ballpark. It's so good. And the thing I want to point out is that, like, Michelle, who suffers a little bit from motion sickness, doesn't get motion sick on that ride. And if she starts feeling something, she will often just close her eyes and that solves it. Am I right on that?
Yeah, because it's not actually a roller coaster, just rocking and leaning forward. So you can close your eyes and just shut off that sense, I guess.
Yeah. So there you have it. If you have trouble with motion sickness, it's really not a ride you need to worry about. All you need to do is shut your eyes and you're good. All right, we have to get quickly, unfortunately, over to Everest to get on that experience. We do have Lightning Lane there, and then we're gonna head, we don't know actually. Oh, Lion King. We want to get Lion King because that's the last thing we want to do on our first day here in Animal Kingdom. As you can see appearing in the distance, we have Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain. We are actually running a few minutes late for our Lightning Lane, which isn't a problem. You have about a 15-minute window after your Lightning Lane and a 5-minute window before your Lightning Lane, which a lot of people don't realize. So we are on our way over to getting to that line, and we shouldn't have any problem getting on the ride, just a little bit late. Currently, Everest has had a 60-minute wait at the standby entrance, but we're about to check in here at the Lightning Lane. Can't film in this ride. Well, I can, but I want to enjoy it this time. So make sure you check out my 4K version of this video. I've done it a number of times. I love it. All right, here we go. Expedition Everest. Woohoo! Everest done. This is great. Michelle made a good point. She kind of pointed out that Everest Q is one of the best ones to skip because when you skip that one, you don't go to the part with the bells, which I'm sure she appreciates, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, very annoying. And it's also one of the more humid queues because you're kind of tucked back against that wall, and then that green wall, and it kind of gets really humid back there, right? Yeah. So it's not really one of the better queues. I do appreciate the museum, that part with the air conditioning and stuff, and it's actually really kind of fascinating. But the Lightning Lane does make it kind of easier to get through there. So we're gonna head and do Michelle's favorite first day thing. Shopping.
Always.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a band playing over there, and Kevin is dancing along. I love that. I love that, Kevin. I love it when Kevin's out. Always so much fun. And Michelle has gone into Discovery Mercantile, and she's on her way to her favorite thing, which is shopping, which she does very well. And she's gonna look around and see if there's anything she wants. I've made a quick stop in here at the Nomad Lounge to grab a Congolese ale to go, just because I don't want to get on the wait list and I'm just looking to walk with it. But this Congolese ale is really, really excellent and exclusive to Walt Disney World. So this is the Congolese Spiced Excursion Ale. It is 6%. It is African-inspired deep amber ale brewed exclusively for Walt Disney World with sorghum and a special blend of spices, including cinnamon and cardamom. All right, Congolese ale. Let's see what I think. Oh yeah, there's something about this one. I don't know what it is. It's so good. It goes down so easy. And I've had it at Jungle Skippers, and they apparently have moved it to other places too, but look at the brown color. It's like really nice. It's a little bit cloudy, which means it's unfiltered. Yeah, the spiced ale is it's really forward. The spice is really forward, but it's not like overpowering. Yeah, this is a good one. As we were making our way to Africa, we did come across the cotton top tamarins, and they're out playing. It's just really nice. You don't get to see them playing very often, and they're very active, which is very unusual. How cute! Probably one of my favorite animals that's on the smaller displays here. Michelle and I have made our way over to Harambe Village to see the Festival of the Lion King, one of our favorite shows. So glad it's back to full. It was in a much different version of it that was out there for a while, and we're actually really, really excited to see the full version back with the tumble monkeys and the birds flying. So we're really glad to be a part of that, and in we go to the Festival of the Lion King. The reasons I actually recommend doing the Lightning Lane for Festival of the Lion King is that you will get a exclusive place to sit too, a nicer place to sit. So like I said, if you get the Lightning Lane for the Festival of the Lion King, you pretty much get front and center seating. Here we go. Can't wait for the show.
Pause ready. Baloo, I want to hear your best lion roar. Roar. Ferocious. Now stay with me. We're going to turn around and get everyone to put their paws up just like my friend here. And on the count of 3, let's see some lions. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Roar!
Now that's a lion. Time for the elephants. I present to you His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. Hey, guys! It looks like we're all here. Let's go!
Direct from a record-breaking 2 million years at the bottom of the evolutionary ladder. Let's hear it for the Tumble Monkeys!
It's clear from your vacant expressions, the lights are not all on stairs. Yes, ambitions are back. Be prepared.
With the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps green and slow on the endless
One of the best live entertainments in all of Disney World, right?
Yeah, always fun.
Oh yeah, and it's 100% worth going to go see at some point in time during the day. You need to make sure you see it. Make sure you watch the whole thing. It's really kind of a fascinating little show. I did actually get a really good view on most of the show, so I'm probably going to put that entire show up for people to view. That will be going up soon, so you can see that entire thing. I will probably throw some snippets in on our way in, but just live entertainment. Such a great thing to do. We have one last first day thing that we need to do, and that is Dinosaur. We have a lightning lane for that, and we're going to make our way over to Dinosaur and pop on that, you know, and go help Dr. Seeker steal a dinosaur out of the late Cretaceous period. Right before that asteroid hits. I don't think it's a good idea, though. Yeah, oh well, the ride's fun. Michelle and I are on our way into Dinoland USA because the last thing we really need to do here in Animal Kingdom, because we've been itching to do it since we've been away for a while, is Dinoland USA's Dinosaur. And it's a lot of fun. If you haven't done it, it is a ride in the dark. They do have a version of it in Disneyland, which is based on Indiana Jones. But we're gonna head into Dinoland USA and get on Dinosaur with our Lightning Lane. Looking forward to that one. Here we go, coming into Dinosaur, the ride that's in the back of Dinoland USA at the Dino Institute, where you try to rescue the iguanodon from the late Cretaceous period. Now, we used to ride this ride when it was Countdown to Extinction many years ago. They rethemed it to Dinosaur. My one issue with it is that when they rethemed it to Dinosaur, it kind of became a little bit too dark, in my opinion. Like, there was less scene and more dark, but which is why I kind of wish it will go to Indiana Jones. But as you can see, we don't really need our lightning lane today, even though we are going to use it, because standby is only 15 minutes. If you come later in the day, especially since people like to park hop out of here, you're going to find a very low standby time. But we're going to go in and rescue the iguanodon for Dr. Grant Seeker, a heck of a paleontologist. Yeah, I mean, that's the wait. I've definitely seen it way longer. They will pretty much walk on after they let the lightning lanes through.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just a little one.
Oleoramus.
Computer, full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would.
I'm pretty sure that was one of our best rides on Dinosaur yet. Everything was working today, which was nice. It was like actually rather impressive to see all the dinosaurs doing what the dinosaurs are supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't get to see that very often through there. Now we're gonna walk through Chester and Hester's Dino Store. The theming of this land is really great, but there's a lot of really great merchandise in here if you wanna. I know every ride ends in a theme park, ends in a store, but Chester and Hester's ends in like stuff you might not find places. So that's really kind of the cool way for it. So Chester and Hester's, definitely check it out after you get off Dinosaur. And there you pretty much have it. So Michelle and I have stopped over at Nomad Lounge in order to kind of finish out our day here in Animal Kingdom. We do have some reservations later. Watch for a review of Sanaa to come up on the channel. But we're going to stop here at Nomad Lounge just to kind of discuss what like our first day has to look like. Now, for me, the first day here in Animal Kingdom, I just need to make sure that I definitely get on Everest and I definitely ride Dinosaur. I really like those two. I'm also a very big fan of making sure to see the Festival of the Lion King live entertainment. It's just so good. I think those three things are great for me. And Kilimanjaro Safari, as long as we can see a lot of animals, it's more of a hit or miss with that ride, so I want to not say that that's what I want to do. But Kilimanjaro Safaris is great because it's the primary focus of this park. It just, for me, it's like, you have to catch it at the right time. Today, we happen to catch it at the right time. Now, just get some thoughts on Michelle on what she needs to do for her first day.
Alright, so my must-do on the first day of Animal Kingdom is to see animals. It doesn't have to be the safari, it can be one of the walking trails, but I feel like in Animal Kingdom I have to go visit big kitties or gorillas or something. In Animal World. That's about it.
So, there you have it. This is how to have a first day. If you travel far or you don't get here as often and you need that first day fix, these are the things we recommend. Michelle needs to see animals, and so she makes sure to do the walking trails. Or we didn't need to do that today because we got a really good safari, so we didn't need to do the walking trails, so Michelle had her animal fix. I got my thrill ride fix, and that's just kind of how it works. And now we're winding our day down to the Nomad Lounge and probably going to have a great charcuterie board and some drinks and some good conversation with each other because, well, we're here because it's our 20th anniversary. So make sure also that you celebrate things too. And if you have any comments about what you like to do on your first day, put them down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe if you are new. And remember, we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon. So we say, see you bye.